Welcome back to the live stream, guys. In today's video, we're going to be covering GME. We're going to go over all of the new short interest that will be reported. Well, supposedly right now it's February 9th, 4 p.m., 4:17 p.m. So today there's supposed to be a really important report coming out reporting all the new short interest going on with GME just to see if we will be going to the moon or not, guys. So, fellow degenerates, my name is Bruce Wang, and in today's video, let's jump right into it. Let me know, drop a like if you guys are still diamond handing this, because man, it's it's getting hard, guys. It's getting hard out there. I took a break yesterday just because I was feeling a bit burnt out, but let's jump right into the portfolio and get this party started. I'm gonna give you guys some information with what I'm doing with the with my GME position right now. All right, so I'm going to clean this up really quickly. And here we go. So this is my portfolio. We are pretty red on the day. I am still diamond handing this. All right, GME still. We're seeing a little uptick here, guys. What's going on? I thought everybody forgot about GME. Is everybody still holding? Let me know if you guys are still diamond handing this. My diamond hands are bleeding like you guys as well. So, I have a quick question. Do you guys want me to go live in the mornings or in the afternoons? I always think in the afternoon there's more action, but it does seem like a lot of people are going live in the morning, pre-hours, 8:30 to 9:30. Let me know what you guys like more or want to see from me more, because I'm kind of up for going live in the morning just to report on everything that's going on. But I will maybe do once in the morning, and that'll be it. So GameStop right now is sitting at $52.79. We are down 16% on the day, but in after hours we're up almost 5% and still climbing. So this is what I'm used to seeing 2 weeks ago. This is something new that I haven't seen for like about 1.5 weeks actually. If you guys have a link to that short interest report, drop it in the comments and I will definitely take a look at it, because I do not know exactly where to find it. So we have 400 people in here. Man, we used to have like 2,000 to 6,000 to 10,000 people. Now it's only 400. Where did all the interest go with GME, guys? Let me know. Where did it all go? All right, so this is living proof that I'm still holding, guys. Market value is only $5,298 now. This is how much I invested. So this is down a bit because I bought the dip and I sold a little bit here just to make a little bit of profit. So I made $100 profit over the week. Today's return went down 700%. Average cost now is down to $87.84. That's because I bought the dip last week. I still have 100 shares now. This went from like 20% of my portfolio all the way down to less than 5% of my portfolio. So what did I do? So I can show you guys some of my history here. We're going to scroll down. All right. So a lot of you guys were asking me, what am I doing with my positions now? So this is the biggest move that I did here. So I sold a covered call option at $100. Expires at the end of this week for $715 premium. All right. So this is the first time I took profits from my investment into GME. So I made $215 profit here. And basically this is going to be expiring this is going to expire worthless if GME does not go over $100 by the end of the week. So this is something that I do regularly with a lot of the other stocks in my portfolio. Selling covered calls is just an options trading strategy. It's one of the more conservative options trading strategy. I don't typically buy and buy calls and buy puts. So if all of that is over your head, just don't worry about it. This is just one thing that I'm doing to try to recoup some of my losses here. So if I do this for the next few weeks, which I think I should be able to, maybe I'll be able to come back into the positive with my GME position here. All right. So some other things that I did here, February 4th. So this was about 5 days ago. I bought 10 shares at $600. February 5th, I sold 10 shares at $70. You know, just a little in and out action there to maybe, you know, see some profits on my entire investment. So right now, I'm going to dig deep and I'm going to be looking for the short interest report. I know a lot of you guys bought at all-time highs, 400, 300, 200. You know, it is what it is. Like, I think the short squeeze has already been squeezed, in my opinion. All right. Is there a chance to see it again? Possibly. This report that we're going to be hopefully coming out sometime soon, it will let us know that. So I'm going to jump into a FinViz here, and I'm going to see if anything came up. So FinViz, I'm going to drop this in the chat for you guys. All right. So FinViz is a great website. You can tell by no graphics. You can tell when there's no graphics and it's all it is. It's just numbers. You can tell that that's a really good website to do some of your research on. And up here, I'm going to just put GME. And we're going to look for this short interest report here. All right, this is the old, I'm assuming not updated, 121% float. And man, this does not look good. So this came out at 2:47 p.m. I'm pretty sure that's not it. I'm thinking a lot of people are starting to sell off on this. So in today's video, let's reset the room really quickly. We got 682 people in here. Drop a like to get this video out. And I'll cover everything that you guys want me to cover. But, you know, we're going to try to stick on the topic of GME for now. You know, anybody that's holding right now can consider it's I know you guys been taking a big loss here, so I'm going to try to ease up on you guys and try to not make too much jokes here, but you know, sometimes you got to laugh at yourself. And honestly, like, we were being a bit greedy over the last 2 weeks, so you know, greed, you know, we just got to just face it right now. All right, this came out 3 hours ago. So right now we're on Wall Street Bets. I'm going to, you know, scour this. Wall Street Bets seem to find a lot of the information first before anybody else. So we're just going to take a quick look here, and I'm going to refresh this. Let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm down a lot more than a lot of you guys. I'm down over, you know, we can compare losses, man. This is loss. I'm down over $3,000 here. All-time highs for my portfolio was like at, let's take a look. You know, in hindsight, if I could have sold at the top, which everybody would have loved to do at the same time, my portfolio was sitting at $160,000. So, you know, unrealized income of $60,000, unrealized profits of $60,000. It is what it is, guys. I'm not going to sweat it. Like I said, before we jumped into this, this was a bet. This was a gamble. And a lot of us made it out on the other side, but a lot of us also did not make it out on the other side. You know, the only reason why we all failed was because, you know, Robinhood and a lot of these other brokerages, they restricted trading for us. And I think that was the reason why, you know, that was a curveball that nobody saw coming. All right. That never happened before. And I don't think that will ever happen again. So right now I'm looking for the thread. Usually this thread that everybody's in. Man. So one thing I have to say about Wall Street Bets, it's been a hot mess, right? Wall Street Bets has been a hot mess over the weekend, and I can barely stay on this subreddit right now. Supposedly, there's like a lot of internal issues with the moderators, with the admins, and if you guys are watching the Wall Street Bets crumble like at the same time that I'm watching, then you guys know exactly what I'm trying to say. All right, so this is the thread. So we're gonna jump in this thread here. And I like to change this to best. And let's see what we got here. So 4 p.m. Eastern market close for data. Stop asking. Thanks. So we're trying to find the new data for the short interest to see what's that. If it's still over 100%, you know, possibly we might see something happen. I'm not seeing anything. Are you guys seeing any information out there? We're seeing 900 people in this chat. We are going over GME. We're going to, there's a lot of misinformation out there. I try to give you as much facts as possible. So I'm just trying to clear the news and make sense of everything that's going on and, try to have diamond hands and hold this down for everybody, hold the line for everybody. It has bottomed out. All right, so we have one comment here. It says sell GME. Anybody can do whatever they want with their money. No one's stopping anyone from selling. No one's stopping anyone from buying or holding. Everybody can do whatever they want with their investments, man, or their gambles. All right, so we have basically 1,000 people up in here. We have 176 likes. Drop a like for me. If anybody else wants to, the one question I get the most is why am I still using Robinhood? Where am I switching over to? And basically, I've been telling everybody to switch over to Webull, and I'm either going to go to Webull or M1 Finance. Those are the two brokerages that I like to use. So that's probably where I'm going to be switching over to. Links are going to be in the description, and I think I pinned that at the top for you guys as well if you guys are trying to find a new home for your investments. And one thing, I think Robinhood will still be the same. I think, yes, a lot of us got screwed over. A lot of us lost a lot of money from this, and a lot of us will stop using Robinhood. But, for every single day, there's a new 18-year-old coming up. There's a new 18-year-old that, I want to trade penny stocks, man. I want to make some money trading penny stocks. So I think Robinhood is going to be fine because they make it so easy. They make investing in the stock market like a video game. So I'm not too worried that, Robinhood is going to go under. Everyone's going to leave. So real quick, one thing that I like to do here is, let me see if I can find this for you guys. We're going to go to Google Trends. All right, so we're going to look up GME. And we're going to look up the past hour. So this is what I like to do on my spare time because I'm a nerd. So this is in the past hour. So every morning, GME hits its like all-time peak of 100. So this is where all the interest for GME is at. And right now, GME is starting to climb back up to 100 again. So it does seem like everyone is still interested in GME for some reason. Compare this to Tesla. So you can compare it at the top here. Just put in whatever search term that you guys want. Oh, man. I got to move my big head. Sorry, guys. Here you go. So, move this over real quick. So this is compared to Tesla. GME's in blue, Tesla's in red. We can put AMC in here. AMC hasn't done that well, but, AMC does have like a good play for any long-term holders as well. What else? I think Bitcoin is a big search term over the last day. So yeah, look at this. Bitcoin has been a big search term because I think it was yesterday. Bitcoin, Tesla bought Bitcoin like 1.5 billion or 1.9 billion, something like that. Big bullish news for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's over like 50,000 now, which is completely insane. We got a super chat. I'm going to be broadcasting this to over 1,000 people, guys. Talk about OCNG. I have no idea what OCNG, bro. So I'm just going to skip that topic because I hate talking about stuff I don't really know about. If you guys want me to look at some penny stocks, man, I'm really not into penny stocks. Let's see if I can find any GameStop news stock. So the latest news coming out of GameStop is from this CBS article, which I'm pretty sure is nothing. I would assume Wall Street Bets is all over this. So one other thing that's been going on with Wall Street Bets is Deep effing Value, the leader. He's basically been silenced. And that's because he's under investigation by the SEC. And so I'm assuming that's the reason why he's not been posting lately. Another reason why I'm assuming is because he actually used to work for a brokerage and he quit around July 21st. So as he was making content talking about GME, I think there was a conflict of interest because he was a licensed broker. So he might get in a little bit of heat for that, but I don't think it's too serious. It's like a blue-collar crime. Right now I'm reading into the chat. For anybody that's brand new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be going live pretty often, probably on a weekly basis to, just connect with you guys, talk about the current topics. I just need to figure out a time which is better, either morning or afternoon. And right now, I'm obviously doing the afternoon. I know my boy Brian Jung. I know a lot of you guys are here from Brian Jung. He is usually doing it in the mornings around the 9 o'clock. JJ Buckner, he's usually doing his live streams in the morning. So I think it would be pretty cool if we just had our separate times. But definitely in the afternoons is pretty chill in my opinion, and we can see what is going on throughout the day instead of actually trying to figure out what is going on throughout the day. So GME is up. Ooh, it is up 8% in after hours trading. What is going on, guys? Are you guys buying this dip? So for anybody that is trying to swing trade this or day trade this, there's opportunity here, right? Let's say you bought in around 46, sell at around 55. That's like a $10, almost $10 difference. It's gonna be hard to time that, but it's doable. I did it last week. I think I bought the dip at 50 and I sold at 60. All right, so that's the first time I made profit off of GME, realized gains. The secondly, I did. I'm selling covered calls. I made $700 selling covered calls. Right now, that is worth $92. So if I could buy this back, close it out. But I'm pretty sure GME is not going to hit $100 anytime soon. That's why I picked a $100 strike price. $100 strike price is well above my average cost still. So no matter what, I'll be in the profit if GME starts skyrocketing to the moon. That's what I'm hoping. We hope for the best, we prepare for the worst. In this portfolio is finally over 100,000 still, even though I'm down a lot. We are seeing. All right, we got Mr. Dominic's big player in the chat. So don't be surprised if the short interest is manipulated. I'm sure. I gotta broadcast this. My bad, guys. Dominic's is a great supporter of the channels. Appreciate it. I'm sure they can pay a fine to prolong the squeeze. If it's over, why does it keep popping? That's a great question, man. I do not know why GME keeps the volatility just going up and down over the last week. We see last week the all-time highs was around $105, and it's tough, man. It's tough to hold through this. I think GME is still on a lot of people's minds. I think, I'm trying to find the real value of GME right now, everything considered, with their fundamentals, with their, outcast. I'm thinking about Andre 3000 and Big Boy. So I'm going to jump into FinViz, all right? No, I'm going to jump into FinBox. My bad, guys. So I'm going to share this link with you guys. I'm affiliated with this company for just disclose my position with them. So this is FinViz, and basically this is where I do all of my research. It gives me a great insight into the company's financials. So this is obviously GME. The fair value for GME right now from the FinBox fair value is roughly around $64 with upside of 27%. Uncertainties all-time high. A lot of other analysts are rating it around $13. So there's a big discrepancy over there. It's like a $50 discrepancy. And obviously market range over the last 52 weeks, $3 low, $483, basically $500 all-time high in the last 52 weeks. So for anybody that's brand new and just starting to see all of this information, I'm basically summarizing everything, letting you guys know what other analysts, what the industry is valuing GME at. So if you guys are deciding So you guys can make better decisions if you guys are trying to decide, hey, I actually want to hold on to this company for the long term. Maybe it could turn around. We have a lot of data from Chewy. Chewy is Ryan Cohen's older company. So we're gonna jump into Chewy really quickly. So I like to compare, the new board that GameStop hired. This all-star board, all right? They have brand new management and looks pretty good. So this is Ryan Cohen, which he is like basically the new head honcho for GameStop. Chewy is a brand, mainly focused on the pet industry, cats, dogs, and all the pets. And it's like an e-commerce site where they basically ship whatever your pets needs right into your front door. So this company is worth $44 billion. All right. So Ryan Cohen, he knows what he's doing, especially when it comes to e-commerce. And I believe that he can turn around GameStop. It's going to be a difficult road. So, there's going to be a lot of volatility. And if you guys are trying not to be in this for the short squeeze, or if you want to be in the short squeeze, like this is like, a light at the end of the tunnel. Like these guys can do something serious here. All right. So, I'm just trying to ease your guys' concerns. So anybody that's considering holding them long-term, there's a possible turnaround there. All right. Dominic's is throwing down another super chat. I know it's tough to hold. I'm down almost 10K on GME. I ain't here to no battle. The pain is numb. Definitely, I feel you guys. So we have about 13,000 viewers, man. A lot of you guys are still interested in GME. I'm starting to get sick of GME topics. I didn't think everybody would still be into this, but it does seem everybody still has GME in their hearts. A lot of you guys must really like the stock here. We are in Wall Street Bets right now. I'm still looking for the new short interest report. This was pretty interesting that I saw. So Kevin O'Leary, he's a Shark Tank. He's another investor. I think he might be a billionaire. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong. He might be a billionaire. He downloaded Robinhood this morning, transferred 10K from Bank of America to his account. Also on Reddit and Wall Street Bets. So I now ride with the herd. I consider myself as an experienced investor, so I'm taking it all for a spin. If you're going to pontificate, criticize, and editorialize, you should do the same. I'll keep you guys posted. So he's been taking a lot of heat for this comment because a lot of people are hating on Robinhood right now. And this could be sponsored by Robinhood, but there's no promotion here. But he is trying to, bring light onto Wall Street Bets, trying to legitimize this subreddit for being all crazy and everything. All right, so we have someone to, fact check this guy's net worth. Yes, he has $4 billion. Legit. All right, so just gonna broadcast this for your boys. What is going on? Why does this look like this? All right, GME will moon. That's DD's. That's why it is being erased by the hedge funds. A lot of you guys are hitting me up with all these conspiracy theories and stuff like that. It's tough, man. It's really tough. I'm trying not to be like all conspiracy theory, all these hedge funds are against us. I'm trying to stay objective. I'm trying to just look at the numbers. And I still want to make some money in the stock market, guys. I don't know about you. Like, we took a hit with GME, but today's still a good day. Like, a lot of you guys, like, why are you guys that mad for? Don't be too mad. We knew what we were getting into, all right? We had a fun time over the last week. Yes, we lost some money. I consider it like going to a casino, having a good time. We lost a little bit of money, almost made a lot of money. And, we're just going to do better next time, all right? Every day is a new day. AMC Entertainment sitting at $5.67. Dude, this graph looks exactly the same like GME. And like I've been saying over the last few weeks, GME, AMC, they're basically tied together. Whatever GME does, AMC will do exactly the same. So after hours, AMC pumped up like 5%. I mean, GME is up 5%, AMC is up 2%. So just a few percentage difference. I think AMC might be a better long-term hold just because people are going to be going back to the movie theaters very soon after everybody gets vaccinated, after the economy starts opening back up. All right, so we got short interest will be reported on the NASDAQ page. First believe. All right, NASDAQ. So let's hit up NASDAQ. What am I doing? NASDAQ stock price. And let's look up GME on NASDAQ. Let's see if there's any news article. Notable. This was 1 hour ago. This was 2 hours ago. It doesn't seem like anything's popping up here. I'm looking for the new short interest. If you guys have this information, please bring it. The chat is not going that crazy fast, so definitely I'm reading the chat as I'm going along here. Short interest update for AMC. I mean, we could take a look through FinViz. So AMC on FinViz is saying that the short interest right now is 40%, just under 40%. Short float, 114 million shares. Shares outstanding, 287 million. AMC is definitely a easier play for anybody that's in it, just because definitely it's let's see, pre-squeeze, where was AMC at? Roughly $7. So I would say that's like fair value. See all these resistance levels, support levels. On the other hand, it's looks to be roughly around here, $2-3. So you guys are right in the middle there. Where GME is potentially really overvalued right now. All right, we got hedge funds have a 2-hour window to submit reporting. So for us in the UK, between 9 and 11 p.m., 4 to 6 p.m. for you guys, I think. All right, so apparently Christopher is saying we might see this come out late, 6 p.m., which is something they would do, right? is something they would definitely do. I'm trying to stay awake, guys, by drinking some of this Monster. Definitely, it's been a long day. It's been a long day of holding. What if, let's say, hypothetically speaking, I'm gonna freaking full screen this. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, if I sold, all right, if I sold, what would you guys think? And what would you guys? I just want to know what is everybody's overall opinion if I sold. What would you guys think? Let me know in the chat. You're your own man. Do you? What does sold mean? That's it? All right. I would assume that everybody would be trolling me so hard. Yeah, this is what I think people would say. Paper hands. We got people waiting until next week to sell. Take profits, get back your losses the way you know how to, stonks. Stonks only go up. You do you. Oh, man, you guys are a lot nicer than I assumed you guys would be. I thought you guys would roast me hard. All right, so one thing I also want to talk to you guys about is how do you think we should pivot away from, all this GME and AMC talk? Because Eventually this will fade away. If we go to the moon or not go to the moon, what do you think the next iteration of like this live stream will be? Should it be like something as if, what is the next GME stock? What is the next Tesla stock? What is the next EV? What's the next SPAC? What do you guys think? Like, what is the next hype stock? Just considering like everything, because you guys are a brand new audience. Over the last 2 to 3 weeks, I gained over 30,000 subscribers. It took me 1 year to go from 0 subscribers. No, it took me like almost 1 year to go from like 8,000 to like 30 to 40,000. And for me to go to 30,000 subs in like a few weeks is completely insane to me. So I appreciate for all the subscribes, but I just want to know like where we can pivot this. Should we continue to do live every single day, which is, I don't know if this will be a good thing or a bad thing. Just want to know. I know a lot of people are trying to go back into cannabis. A lot of people are trying to. All right, he wants me to do a live swing and day trading. That's interesting. I'm not a swing trader or a day trader, but what about tracking people and how to use tools to read the charts? Technical analysis is not my expertise, but I know like just some of the information just from learning from other YouTubers. Trading to $1 million type series. So, I have a couple ideas. I've been making some pretty decent money from options trading over the last few weeks, roughly like $1,000 every single week, just under $1,000. So I'm gonna try to bump that up a little bit more. It's just gonna require a little bit more capital. So maybe next month I should have enough to do that. Other potential high growth stocks. Definitely, this is I want to consider different high growth stocks, but it's a lot easier to. The thing is, right, for me to talk about the stocks that are, lower in market cap, let's say, a few $1 million, I might pump that stock. That's what I'm afraid of. All right, I'm not trying to get in trouble by the SEC. That's why, like, I always talk about companies that are worth like at least a few $1 billion. If I talk about a company that's worth a few $1 billion, I'm not going to move a needle on that company. But if it was like a company that's worth like a few $1 million, that's why I stay away from penny stocks. I'm not trying to get arrested and all that. Growing your account from X to Y. Definitely, this is something I've been doing. I've obviously, if we take a look at my portfolio now, we went from, if you guys saw this portfolio about 2 years ago, it was at $0. So it did take me roughly 2 years to get to this level, investing a little bit of money every single week, just chipping away, just growing it little by little. It's not amazing growth, to say the least, but it is impressive because not a lot of people have $100,000 in the stock market. Getting your first $100,000 as net worth in anything, in assets, will be one of the hardest things for anybody to do. Trust me, like, it took me years to get that much money in real estate just to be able to buy my first rental property. Just to go from 0 to 100,000 in the stock market, there's so much to learn from 0 to 100,000. If I held on to almost everything that I had from the beginning, I think I would have gotten to a lot faster. For me to go from, let's say, from 100,000 to 200,000, I think I could definitely do this in a year or maybe a year and a half. And, it'll just keep compounding as the bigger my portfolio gets. A lot of people are talking about a lot of different other stocks. Dude, don't paper hand Portnoy. I'm not going to sell, bro. Diamond hands for life. But I just want to know what the overall opinion of everybody's going to be. And right now, we're just, this is just real talk right now. Real talk. I just want to know, like, how I could be of use to everybody. Because eventually, this is going to fade away into the darkness. And if I hold 100 shares and this thing goes to the moon, you know, I'm going to be right there with you guys. Buy Bill. This is the way. Bill. What I think I looked at Bill with Brian Jung earlier last week. Let me take a look at this. Bill.com. Bill.com. You know, whenever people want me to take a look at a stock, what I do is like I just you know, go out to the week or the month, and it's always up 20, 30, 40%, 50%, 100%. So I know I'm already too late. People only talk about people only put companies in front of my eyes once it's already up 20, 30%. Like, what's the point? I'm already too late to the game. Show me a company that's down like 20, 30%. Maybe then I'll start buying. All right, here we go. Do DD for potential companies. If any companies has been consistently outperforming earnings, it's not a pump and dump, and it's your opinion. Definitely, Dominic, this is great. One company that I've been very interested in and I've been investing in over the last, every single week, I buy about 10 shares of this company. So for the last like 6 weeks, all right? This is Alibaba. So I don't really talk to you guys about this because we are like a GME chat here, but Alibaba has been on fire over the last month, up 16%. 16% is good, all right? Yes, it's not 100%. It's not 1,000% like how GME was at one point, but 16% is pretty good for a month. Over the last 3 months, this is why I started buying in, because 3 months ago, you can see this downtrend. This was when like, what's his name? Jack Ma was missing. This was when the Ant Group was, the Ant Group IPO got disbanded. So this is one of my biggest investments over the last few weeks. I have 15K in here, a lot more than I have in GME, and we're up, you know, 4%, not too bad. I've been buying into this every single week. I see this reaching roughly $300. You know, if we take a look at, so I'm just putting this information in front of your eyes. So hopefully you guys will just take a look at this. They came out with the earnings, amazing earnings call. $3.38 per share. I know people are looking at this. Man, it costs $200, $300 for one share. Man, I'm not going to buy this. It's too expensive. But, you know, fair value, it's analysts are saying it's worth around $300 something. I think it's a little bit higher than that, but to each their own, man. This is the Chinese Amazon, and they're doing big things over there. So for each share, right now it's under about $40. So for every share that I buy, I'm thinking I'm going to make $40 for every share that I buy. That's just a quick plug for my people that are interested in something that might have potential value. Exactly. See, people are going to say this is too expensive, but you guys forget Robinhood has fractional shares, so you can buy a fraction of anything. I'm just going to leave the GME chart up here. So this is a big fluctuation here, guys. Up 5%. Now we're down 2-3% here. So I think GameStop is going to be very volatile from now on. So most likely, I'm just going to be buying covered calls, you know, extending this out on the weekly. And I think a lot of people can make money this way, especially if you guys are trying to hold. This is just my opinion. All right. So I have my strike price at $100. But if you guys, you know, maybe $90 might be good too. So since, like, let's say we do March 5th. Let's see. Just, you know, just some research here. At $100, you guys can get like $500 in premiums. You know, this is how you get paid to hold on to a stock. All right. This is why I'm not too worried about GME. If I'm holding this for the long term and it's going to stay very volatile, even better. Even better. The more volatile a company is, like GME, the implied volatility, you look at that, 300%. That means more premium for anybody that's holding. All right. Take a look at covered calls. I made some videos about it, and definitely it's worth a look, especially if you guys are diamond hands. All right, we got a dono. Legit stock, trendy hype stock, 30% crypto. All right, man, this is actually legit. For me, I like to just stick with legit stocks, but definitely adding these hype stocks into my channel has brought like a brand new audience. That's completely awesome. I love you guys. And adding hype stocks and like putting my spin on it, it's pretty cool. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. You know, if you guys didn't know, I started out my channel talking about cryptocurrency. So, you know, I've been holding cryptocurrency since 2017. I bought my first Bitcoin at like $14,000, $15,000. Who would have thought, man? Think about that. I bought my first Bitcoin at $14,000, $15,000. And it's basically 50K right now. Dude, this is insane. So this is the awesome part of being diversified. So hopefully for anybody that just got in and only YOLO'd GME, which is never YOLO on anything, all right? If you guys did that, now you know why you should be diversified. Buy some things, you know, at least have like 10 different types of stocks, be in different asset class, real estate, cryptocurrency. Have a little bit of money everywhere just in case one thing crashes and, you know, another thing will bring you up. So yes, so Bitcoin was sitting at around 43,000 the other day. Definitely, I think this was like last week it was at 40,000. And the main reason why Bitcoin is up so much is because, let's see, Tesla confirms $1.5 billion purchase. So if a big brand, a company from the S&P 500 now, right? If they're going to be investing billions of dollars into crypto, banks are investing billions of dollars into crypto, hedge funds are investing into crypto. It basically is legitimizing Bitcoin. And on top of that, as the government is continue pumping more money into the economy with stimulus, inflation is going to go up. And what do you think all that stimulus is going to go to? A lot of it's going to go into cryptocurrency. A lot of it's going to go into the stock market. And a lot of it's going to go into real estate. That's why you see all of these asset classes just skyrocketing. You know, Ethereum, I see a comment about Ethereum. Ethereum is second to Bitcoin, all right? So that's the number one. And number two, definitely if you guys have a split between both of them, it's good too. I don't have any Ethereum myself, so I can't speak too heavily into it. But Bitcoin is something that, you know, I've been in for a very, very long time. And for anybody, like I have diamond hands because of Bitcoin. All right. I've been holding the last 3 years. I held Bitcoin from 20,000 all the way to $3,000 without selling my entire position. So I'm like diamond hands before even diamond hands existed. All right. We got 1,700 people in here. Welcome to the live stream, guys. We are going over GME. We're going over cryptocurrency. You know, we're all obviously, I need you guys' input on, you know, the future of the channel because a lot of you guys are brand new. A lot of you guys are here because of meme stocks. And I'll cover meme stocks all day if I have to. But if I can bring value to you guys, that's basically what I'm trying to do. So the easiest way to do it. One thing that I want as well is I want you guys to join my Discord. Give me a second. I'm going to invite all of you guys to my Discord channel really quickly. I'm going to drop a link in the description, and you guys, I want you guys to click on it. Never. So join my Discord, and so I'm on Discord on a daily basis here, as you guys might be seeing. You know, join in, jump into the free chats here. I have a lot of free chats where we talk about a little bit about everything. A lot of people are talking about cryptocurrency lately. A lot of people talking about Dogecoin. So if you guys were on the live stream maybe last week, I bought Dogecoin. I bought 1,000 Doge, and I'm up a lot on Doge, man. I should have dropped at least $1,000 on there. I think I would have seen a bigger return. So this is my Doge investment here. So I already took out my initial investment. I bought 1,000 Doge, and right now I sold about 500, so I have half left. And look at this. I'm up 100% on Doge. If I dropped $1,000 on this, is what I should have really put in there. But, you know, I'm not too much of a gambling man. I'm going to show you guys this. So on January 31st, I bought 1,000 Doge for $36. And February 6th, I basically took out my initial investment. And all this is play money right now. I'm just going to hold this. I'm pretty sure it's not going to go up any higher, but who knows, especially with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dragging up all the other altcoins here. All right. So as Bitcoin continues to go up, if Bitcoin goes to 100,000, Dogecoin might go up to $1. Ethereum might go up to $2,000. So that's what Bitcoin does. All right. It's like Bitcoin has its own gravity, and all the other altcoin will just follow right behind it. I know a lot of you guys have diamond hands for Doge, man, but just remember, Dogecoin is not the same like Bitcoin. Dogecoin is, it's a joke. It's made as a joke. I say it like about 1,000 times now. All right, we have, drop a like if you guys haven't dropped a like yet. And let's do another round of searching for this news, man. Short interest news. This is really important to know, because if the short interest is still like heavily shorted over 100%, potentially there still might be a short squeeze. But because of all the fading interest in GME, I think it's going to be a lot harder for us to see the short squeeze coming. And I want you guys to know, like, as all this is going on, if you guys made investments into the stock market is at an all-time high right now. All right. If you guys bought anything else, you guys would be up. All right. So like Tesla is up. Tesla is up a lot, man. Like if you bought Tesla over the last month instead of GME, you guys would be up a lot. Or, what other companies are out there? Apple. Apple's up like 5%. If you bought anything else other than GME, you still be up a lot too. Like for my Apple position, look, I'm up 20%, up almost $500. So don't get blindsided too much. Keep an eye out for GME, AMC, and that, but really focus on your main positions. I'm looking for it. Enzo, bro, if someone can find this report for me, let me know, man. I'm looking for it. So for anybody that's just jumping in, we are AMC gang, stand up. We're looking for the short interest report. I'm on all social media outlets. Oh man, except for Twitter. I'm not on Twitter right now. So we're covering all things GME right now. And, we did a little bit of Bitcoin covering. Man, that's the leader right there, baby. Deep Value. I think his real name is Keith. Let's do latest. Dude, nobody has this info, bro. Where can we find it? I didn't even know who. I'm so out of the loop. All right, so there's a lot of misinformation coming out too. And I saw a great DD report from Wall Street Bets that I wanted to share with you guys. Look, I'm still bullish, all right? I'm still like medium bullish on GME, but definitely over the last week, it's getting real, man. A lot of people are taking losses, and I want to make some money elsewhere right now. I'm looking for the best opportunity on the other side right now. GME could still potentially squeeze, but definitely don't put all your hopes in GME. You can make money from other companies, other valuable companies. All right, so obviously I'm not seeing anything, guys. No short interest report. It's hard to find. I've seen some comments saying it will come out roughly at 6 p.m. just because these hedge funds like to put out that information really late. When you talk about GME, do you say GME or do you say GameStop? Let me know. I always shorten it. I always say GME, but a lot of people don't even. They're like, GME, what's that? What's that? If I talk to somebody that's not really into it. Yes. Yes. This is absolutely true. FinViz short interest is not accurate at the moment. So if we take a look at it here, let's go to GME. This is FinViz. FinViz is a great tool, but it's not accurate. Short float here is 121%. This is the old one. You know, I've seen some reports of like 200%, which is crazy. I don't think that's even possible. But, you know, a lot of people say 100 over 100% is not even possible. Look at this report from Yahoo Finance. I mean, this is crazy. 28% of Americans bought GME over other viral stocks in January. Yahoo Finance. Over a quarter of American adults say that they bought GameStop or another viral stock in January. 28%. How do they get this information? Who are they doing surveys on? Like Joe Rogan always says, the people that do surveys are kind of crazy, are pretty stupid. So you can't really trust all these surveys that people are taking. All right, so we're getting some deep information here. You have to pay $675 a month for Bloomberg's SI reports to get updated reports. I think this is why a lot of people are not getting the reports on time. I mean, I'm making some money from YouTube, but I'm not making that type of money. I'm not making $675 a month on Bloomberg terminal type of money here. If anybody has a snapshot of it, can they drop it in the chat? I'm not making that type of money. All right, so let's get back to this. This is pretty interesting. So I'm assuming anybody that's in here right now, almost 2,000 people that are in here right now that still hasn't liked the video, they are part of this 28% that has bought these meme stocks over the last month, which is insane. I mean, it's awesome that everybody here is interested in investing. I think that's the best thing that everybody can take out of this. I mean, investing has changed my life. So if it can change my life, I'm pretty sure it's going to change your guys' life as well. Especially if you do this for long enough and you do this, like you use this, not just YOLO plays. You know, all you need is $1 million and you can basically retire if you want like a really simple life. And $1 million is very possible for everybody. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. There's a really simple math that you guys can follow to get to $1 million. Yeah, man. GameStop extends drop, erases 30 billion in value from its peak. 100%. That's accurate. So right now, market cap of FinViz is roughly sitting at $3 billion. $3 billion. But YOLOing gained me 67K in 7 months. Definitely. I hope Jason, Panda, hopefully you guys, you took some of that, saved it for taxes, took some of that, invested in like more stable companies, and then do it again, man. Do it again. Don't YOLO that 66K. Mark, he broke even on GME, even though he lost 56% on AMC. Broke even on GME and lost 56% on AMC. Definitely a lot of people lost a lot of money on AMC as well. I know I talked to Brian Jung and I saw his live stream the other day. He's down a few $1,000s on AMC. Should have waited for 69K. My man. My man. Mental relief exiting GME at $56 this morning. Hey, man, Paper Hands ZKZ. I think you should change your name or put some emojis next to your name. But it is what it is. A lot of people have different mentalities. Some people are more mentally strong. Some people are more financially strong. Anybody can do what they want to do. Raw is saying short interest should be less than 40%. Right now, everything is up in the air. You know, I don't pay for all of that, real up-to-date information with all that data, which I think eventually I should, but just not right now. Let's take a look. A Bloomberg terminal, right? All right, Bloomberg terminal price. Let's see. The cost of a Bloomberg terminal is $24,000 a year, and terminals are leased on 2-year basis. The price drops to $20,000 per year for 2 more terminals. So for anybody that doesn't know what a Bloomberg terminal is, let's see. I just started hearing about Bloomberg terminals, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking like it's as accurate information from all the stocks on the market right now. Bloomberg terminal is a computer software system provided by the financial data vendor Bloomberg LP that enables professionals in the financial service sector and other industries to access. Jump into Wikipedia real quick so everybody's on the same page as me. Professional service through which they can monitor and analyze real-time financial market data and place trades on a ETP platform. ETP. It was developed by a businessman named Michael Bloomberg. The system also provides news, price quotes, and messaging across proprietary secure networks. It's well known amongst the financial community for its black interface, which has become recognizable for its traits. So that's what a Bloomberg terminal is. Here's a photo of it for everybody so you guys can see. And I don't got $24,000 a year to buy that. I have let me know if anybody here has a Bloomberg terminal, man. All right, so the new short interest is 42%. Let's see. We're going to jump back onto Wall Street Bets. It should be at the top by now, right? So can anybody confirm or deny that? Brian Jung is completely fine, guys. Leave my boy alone, man. He grinded his butt off, man, over the last 2 weeks. Oh, I wish him the best, dude. The guy he's so selfless. He's so selfless. He helped me so much on my channel over the last 2 weeks. He doesn't even know. I'm not seeing anything, man. If you guys know this, just drop a link. It'll be faster for me to find. What does So Jimmy is asking, Jimmy, what does 42% short interest mean? Is it good or bad? It's definitely bad. It is real bad. The higher the short interest means the more that the short sellers has shorted the stock. The lower it is, the less chance of a comeback for us for a short squeeze. So, I mean, that could be I mean, we were talking with Dominic earlier. He said a lot of that could be manipulated. It needs to be fact checked. The story's not looking good, man. It's not really looking good for us. So, see, we're getting a lot of this fake news now. 42% is fake. Obviously, I'm not even. Here we go. I'm seeing it now. All right, so let me know if you guys can see this. Let's make it bigger. Tonight's report has been built up to be make it or break it point for GME. I want to caution my fellow autists from reading too much into this single piece of data. Let's start with what we know about tonight's report. This report is based on self-reported data. The fine for misreporting, if caught, is pennies on the dollar compared to cost to cover. The data report covers up to the 29th. I'm assuming January 29th. So what are the possible outcomes? Data is accurate. Hedge funds covered. I believe at this point, GME becomes a long play. All right, so this is the possibilities of what could happen if this short interest report is correct. All right, so we're getting a lot of a lot of comments out. So thank you guys for updating here. Bloomberg says short interest is at around 30%. Not good, guys. All right, so if this is accurate, all right, if the short interest is accurate, these are some of the potential outcomes of what a investor in GME, possibly these are the outcomes, right? There's a potential for an acquisition or a turnaround pivot in the business model. The play is a DCA and a hold, dollar cost average and hold. So dollar cost average is basically buying it every, on a consistent basis to lower your cost basis. All right. So anybody that bought in at 400, 300, you could buy now, lower your cost basis over time. Number 2, data is accurate. Hedge funds did not cover. I believe the play here would be to buy as much as you can. This would push up the price, pushing more expiring calls in the money and put further pressure on the hedge funds. We would likely get a significant influx of new investments interest in from retail, and the squeeze is on. The play is buy and hold. All right, so this is another outcome, and we're going to be buying and holding. So basically, hedge funds is either they covered their positions, they covered their short bet, or they didn't. And if they didn't, that means we could potentially see another short squeeze play here. All right, so number 3. This is a really long post, guys, but I'm going to go through this as fast as possible. So this is really important, guys. For all 2,000 people in this right now, this is breaking news. Short interest has been reported, and we're going over all of the possibilities that could play out over the next few weeks, basically. Is it over for GME? Possibly, possibly not. Many things can still happen here. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit more information. If you guys missed the first few points, just scroll back a little bit. All right, so the third outcome, the data is accurate. This is most likely outcome given to the money at stake. If it is shown that they haven't covered, then there would be no real sense in putting out false data. If it shows they have covered, then it becomes a gut call. Personally, the continued bots and media coverage seems to still indicate that something is amiss. Otherwise, why go through all the effort, expense, etc.? The play is buy and dollar cost average and hold. Oh, inaccurate. Data is inaccurate. A lot of people in this chat is saying this is fake news still. The short interest is fake. So, we've seen it. We've seen it. It could that is essentially possible because we've seen a lot of media coverage, like the silver of last week. So, for anybody is kind of new to the game and hasn't been following over the last few weeks, we've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen, and definitely the silver play, the distraction of silver, the distraction of all these other meme stocks, all of that plays a part in the GME squeeze. So let's continue here. In all 3 scenarios, buy and hold seems to be the most prudent course of action. The only reason to sell, in my honest opinion, is if you believe GME will go bankrupt. I don't think GME will go bankrupt. Why would a legit investor like Ryan Cohen invest I don't know if he invested billions of dollars, but why would he buy 10% of a company if that were the case? You wouldn't invest your hard-earned money, all right, from years of working into a company that you think would go bankrupt. All right, so we got a dono that I wanted to cover here really quickly. All right, so wow, this is a big comment. Let's see. I'm going to have to make this a little bit smaller. Here are the keys. Volkswagen was shorted around 20%, while institution held 85% of the floats. Sorry, guys. Now institutions and retail investors are holding 115% of the float. Think about that even if the SI is around 30%, I doubt it. Definitely, I'm in it with you guys, man. I'm still bullish, a bit bullish. I'm a little bit more bullish now than before, but this short interest is not good news. All right, let's continue with the post, and we're going to get through this, and we can analyze everything that's potentially might happen. Okay, so I'm going to buy if I can continue to hold. What could happen with that? What could happen that would turn this around? All right, these are the turnaround plays, potential turnaround plays. If not covered, a whale investor to fund deciding to purchase this serving as a catalyst for a true squeeze. Cuban, another hedge fund, etc. Personally, I have my Tesla in my shopping cart already. All right, so this is really interesting because as another hedge fund, right, that is competing with Melvin Capital or Citadel or one of these companies, one of these short sellers that's shorting GME right now. These guys compete on a daily basis. These guys are cutthroat. You know, these guys are Wall Street, real legit Wall Street. These guys did not get to their position, you know, playing nice with each other. All right. So definitely one person is trying to take out another person. And if they see blood in the water, they're going to go for it. These guys are sharks. All right. That's where Shark Tank, right? I saw Cuban in there. That's where Shark Tank comes into play. These sharks, once they see blood in the water, they attack. So definitely, if one of these hedge funds competitors is out there, they could personally come in, buy some GME, and potentially help this short squeeze continue to roll on. But you know, I don't see that really happening, personally, but it's potentially could happen. All right, if not covered, GME reverses stock split. This could force a true squeeze, though likely would not happen until the stock gets back into single digits. So a reverse stock split is basically, let's say a few months ago, we saw was it Apple? Yeah, we saw Apple do a stock split. We saw Tesla do a stock split. Tesla, they basically divided their stock into 4. So for every one stock, it turned into 4 stocks. All right, it halved 25%. So a reverse stock split is obviously the reverse of that. So for maybe it's a 2-to-1. So for every 2 shares of GME, it will just turn into 1 share. So this will obviously lower the supply out there and potentially raise the demand. But you know, it's really a value metric. It doesn't really change that much. But in this case, because there's a potential short squeeze play here, it could affect it. If not covered, emergency shareholder meeting. My understanding, this would cause a recall of shares to allow the shareholders to vote. This initiating the squeeze. All right, so we have to take everything this guy says with a grain of salt because this is just a regular guy putting a due diligence report out there on Wall Street Bets. Wall Street Bets. There's a lot of crazy people out there. If you guys been in the Wall Street Bets over the last few days, you guys know the craziness that's been going on. All right, we got a dono. We got 2,000 people up here, so this guy is seeing this to 2,000 people. We all buy Doge right now. It will be 10 cents easy. Definitely, Julio, don't get in trouble by trying to pump Dogecoin right now because definitely you might get in trouble if you tell people to buy stuff like that. All right, so number 4, if covered or uncovered, significant renewed public interest in GME, a lot more likely if uncovered, but it's strange world we live in, so I wouldn't completely rule that out if it's covered. Moving on to number 5, if covered or uncovered, GME will public offering of 10 million shares at X price. We will say $200. This sets a bottom for the stock in a short term. I believe most of you would already in the stock would see value in putting billions into the company coffers, either for the stock support or the cash balance basis, or to be a war chest to facilitate a turnaround. I'm actually a bit puzzled why this hasn't happened already. That's a pretty interesting play. That is a really interesting play. If covered, GME will be acquiring by a major player at a reasonable price. This would ensure continuing good will from the existing shareholders and would ensure that the GameStop name lives on. So I think that might possibly happen, like another big player come in and buy GME if like GME starts, producing a lot more revenue every single year and like starts selling off starts closing down a lot of their stores. So there's less overhead. That's definitely, I think, a potential play. If covered, GME makes a strategic purchase or alliance, then starts to justify a higher valuation. These are, I think, would be the 2 outcomes that I see personally happening. Like, GME is a, e-commerce. GME will be turned into like an e-commerce type of business where they could potentially acquire like a gaming company like Steam. But I think Steam is a bit too overpriced for them to buy right now. But definitely they could buy like Square Enix or another gaming company and make that turnaround play there. Obviously, these are thoughts of a stupid ape. For full disclosure, I'm currently down 100K in my position in GME. Man, he's down 100K in his position in GME. I can only imagine how much he owns. In my mind, the invested funds were completely lost at the moment of purchase, so it doesn't bother me to hold forever or until I win, whichever comes first. This report is reflected until the 29th. So I'm still looking for the actual report. So let's go to Bloomberg. Let's see if I can find it on Twitter. Short interest. I mean, I would love to have that Bloomberg terminal right now. Would they update it here first? Definitely. I'm not seeing anything, guys. I'm a one-man team right now. I don't have anybody helping me behind the scenes. If you guys are still interested in finding out what is going on, or if you guys know what's going on and can help me out, shoot me a chat right now. Shoot me the link in the chat so I can see. Unless you guys already sent it to me. I'm going to look in the chat right now and see if I can find any links. Nope. All right, so let's do a little bit more digging until I find this. I see a lot of people. Let's check out the comments for this. Best comments first. Honestly, I would have sold near the top. People who say stuff like this, who knows where the top is? Nobody knows where the top is. In hindsight, yes, everybody would want to sell in the top. Stupid. Around when it started to drop, reasons I did not was because of BlackRock, one of the biggest asset management firms, holds one of the largest quantity of GME. And if they didn't sell at peak and now they have only sold off a little, shows that they know something. That firm employs some of the biggest wrinkled brains there are. And if they are holding, I will hold too. If anyone wants to say things like you missed the bus and should sell, it's my money and I will literally drown it in gasoline and set it on fire if I wanted to, if I couldn't do the damn thing. Position 110 shares, average cost at 32 Canadian rupees. Holy, calm down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be finding it. Ooh. Did I find this? Let's go. All right. We're on to something, guys. Let me find short interest. I don't know. That doesn't look right. 226%. That does not look right to me, guys. That does not look right to me, man. I'm doing this live, guys. All right? So forgive me if yeah, this was 1 hour ago. This is my old data. Bruh. All right, so it's still not updated yet. I'm seeing a lot of other people saying that they know what the new short interest is. So I'm going to jump into the chats and see what you guys are talking about and saying. All right, so if you guys can get me to 1,000 likes, that would be the night. That would make my night right now if you guys can get this to 1,000 likes. What? He doesn't read the chart. What's the point then? There's nothing on the chart, bro. There's nothing on the chart. All right? Yes, GameStop is sitting around $50, but we already knew that. There's really no new updates as of right now. So after market hours, we saw a peak of 5% gains on GameStop, and now it's down to just only 3% gains. And like I think it's going to be very volatile from here on out. It's going to jump up and down 10% every few days, every single day, probably. So for anybody that's, trying to do some day trading, GameStop might be it for you. My bad, guys. We are I get it. I get it. Jesus. Roast fest. Donnelly, this is that's old. That's the old number. All right. I got it, guys. I got it. We're live. All right, we're live. My God. This is what I want the short interest to be. That's what I want the short interest to be, guys. All right, yeah. Just drop me your guesses. Drop me your guesses on what you think this is. Man, this is a roast fest. Look at this. Look at this. This is take a shot for every time it goes up. I think we should be taking a shot for every time it goes down. That might make us feel better. Damn, I like these guesses. Look at this. I like these guesses. We want at least over 100% interest, short interest. That's what we want. The fake one is 30%. The real one is 300%. Get out of here, man. All right. Serious question. I've been talking with a lot of new YouTubers, a lot of other YouTubers. Who do you want to see on the live stream? I might be able to get them on the live stream. Hit me up, let me know. And definitely I will reach out to them and try to get them on. Get out of here. Over 100, 180%. Man, you guys have no idea, do you? You guys just like me, man. I don't lie, dude. No cap. No cap. Dead inside? Man, he would be an interesting guy to have on the live stream. He blew up. He blew up over the last 2 months. Brian Jung and the crew. Definitely. I will hit them up. We can see something. Meet Kevin. Man, that guy's an animal. Definitely, I would. I'll try to reach out to him. Meet Kevin. If you're watching this, bro, hit me up. We can live stream, man. These guys need to hear information from you. Tom Nash. I recently heard about Tom Nash because of that Alex kid. Alex, he only recommends us to listen to Justin from A Couple of Cents and Steve Nash, the only two people that know what they're talking about. Hilarious. All right, dude. All right, we're seeing a lot of dead inside people. People repping dead inside, man. No cap. Harry's saying the short interest is 226%. They messed up and published the real numbers by accident. The numbers have been manually entered. If it was 200%, dude, I wouldn't be here right now. I would be on the moon. Is 42% the real short percentage float? Let me take another look at Finviz. Finviz does do pretty well. I mean, I'm pretty sure maybe tomorrow they'll update that. So right now it is 5:36. We have over 2,000 people watching. Nope. Everybody is starting gonna like this video right now, and we're gonna look for the short interest, man. Drop a like if you guys think I will find the. Drop a like if you guys think I'll be able to find the short interest by the end of tonight, because that's the only thing I want to look for right now. Everybody's just randomly shooting out percentage of numbers, which does not really help. Keith King, that is a freaking awesome name. KK, they will hold off until 7 p.m. Eastern before they drop the report, just to stop the surge in after hours trading. This is that is smart. That is smart. That's actually genius move, man. Imagine if they dropped it at 4 p.m. and it's really high. Let's say it was like over 100%. GameStop would definitely go back up to 90. This is, we went over all the scenarios. Jesus. We went over all the scenarios, and basically buy and hold was, what was that guy was saying, would be the best solution. All right. Andre Gique, man, you guys want me to go for the big hitters, man. These million subbed channels, I don't even know them that well. Stock Mo, Steve Nash. Damn, if I can get Steve Nash on here, he might be having some troubles with the Brooklyn Nets managing Kyrie Irving and James Harden from going to strip clubs. Meet Kevin. Definitely. Sick burn. Not really sure what you're talking about. JJ Buckner. JJ Buckner, that guy's a busy man. I'll hit him up. Let's see if we can work together. Hit up Tae Yang. That guy's just living his own life, man. Big bang. Dave Lee investing. Dave Lee on investing. That guy is way too smart. Trades. Definitely. You guys want some technical analysis? Trades is where you guys want to Trades energy. I don't know what he's on, but I want some of that. I really want some of that. Wow, you guys are blowing up this chat. PewDiePie, part of the 19-year-old army by now. Chris Sane. Chris Sane is insane, dude. He has his channel been blowing up. He talks a lot about hype stocks, which is basically what I'm doing now. So we got Stephen Lin, Jeremy Lin's brother here, wants Mia Khalifa up in here. Another Chris Sane shout out. Definitely, you guys have made me want to go talk to all of these big YouTubers. David Portnoy. I trashed him pretty hard over one of my live streams. I kind of doubt that he would jump onto here. Short interest is at 216%. Please, if you guys are going to really put the short interest out, you guys need to put the freaking link. Super chat, thank you. Tom Nash and Patrick Boyle are legit. Keep doing you, Bruce. Enjoying the show. And Alex, dude, was a clown, though. Yes, and yes. Definitely, I will reach out to them some way, somehow, maybe on Instagram. And we'll try to get something going because, I still think like I'm a small YouTuber. Let's go full screen. So I think I'm still a small YouTuber, but man, I don't know how much pull I can get, but let's see. Chris Sane for sure. I love his channel. Chris Sane, he goes over a lot of penny stocks, which, that's definitely I can talk about penny stocks with him. I don't know if he'll pump some of my stocks that I own. Does he talk about GME? If he talks about GME, then I will get him on the channel, or I can come on his channel. His sub count is, I don't know who's following him, but his sub count is crazy. Christina, someone help Christina find out what the short interest is. I've been looking for the short interest for the last hour plus now, and I can't seem to find it. Cuomo, Mike Wang, and Ronald McDonald 2K. Man, I don't even know who you guys shouting out right now. You guys are just saying random names. So Avalon wants me to bring on Te Poop Andre Gique, I'm assuming. Andre Gique, he'll probably make me disappear, man. Just keep spamming that the comment section, and keep getting this like count to 1,000. We need 100 more likes, 105 more likes. Meet Kevin for sure. The only thing that I think he'll come on my channel just because he's a workaholic, and that guy, he'll do anything for views. So I definitely think he'll jump on my channel. All right, Meet Kevin is saying it was like 40%. All right, so I'm gonna jump into YouTube here, and we're gonna do a live of another person's live. How about that? We've been doing that for 2,100 people up in this. All right, so I'm assuming Meet Kevin is live right now. All right, we're gonna go on Meet Kevin's, and nope, he is not live. Let's see if another YouTuber is talking about it. All right, GameStop. How much GameStop can you guys talk about? All right, we got Matthew Perry. He has 2,500 people on his. So let's give this guy a shout out real quick though.
The odds are that,
bro. All right, so I'm not gonna troll him, but let's ask him. All right, I'm gonna ask what's the short interest? Man, I freaking spelled short interest wrong. So let's see what happens. I'm live. He's live. All right, we're both live, and let's see what happens. I just asked him what the short interest is. Let's see if he comments. What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? Uncle Bruce? Bro, Uncle Bruce, dude, that guy is legit. Aren't you live right now? Oh, yeah, man. All right, so I'm obviously not getting anything. I'm trying to find out what is the short interest, bro. And let's see. Yeah, you guys got no sound? I can't play the sound, man. I'm not trying to get copyrighted by him. GME is dead. Why do you guys need the sound to come on?
favor for the $2 super chat, guys. I can see 1,000 likes.
Hey, yes, brother, Matthew Perry, if you are watching this, my man, I just wanted to know what the short interest is, and you're watching. You're obviously doing a GME live stream as well. So if you're watching right now, I just wanted to know the short interest. I can't find it, so maybe you guys can help me out here.
Thank you for the $10 super chat.
So I thought this would be pretty interesting. We're doing a live stream of another guy's live stream.
In the last few days, low short position report will trigger hedge fund shorting.
Oh man, this is Inception. Let me get my headphones.
Yeah, I think that they were covering their shorts in the last couple of days, especially with it going lower and lower. They're going to, obviously, even though it's not going to
look, it's not that hard to freaking like
what they want it to
a video.
To
look at that.
Profit.
I just liked his video.
They're still going to end up,
I think I can get this guy's video to 1,000 likes before I can get mine.
The fact that they were at
30 more people up in
where
here.
They were losing billions, millions and billions of dollars, and now they're actually to a point to where they can cover at a lower price and end up losing just millions of dollars, just mere millions and not billions. So yeah, I think they were.
Dude, this is hilarious, man.
And, you know,
this is hilarious.
It slowly brought the price up, slowly brought the price down. I think they were mainly doing that.
We're bombing this guy's live stream right now with
during the time where a lot of the buys were restricted. So then, you know, it only brings up the
I'm
price
not trolling.
a little bit.
Look, I'm not
And
trolling
even
this
in
guy. I just wanted to know the
the
short interest, and he's
current days
covering
to
the
where the
topic.
prices are going
And I
down so
thought that
much, you
he
see
would
these positive
know
movements,
what
these
it is.
positive
That's
spikes.
all.
You know,
If
that
you
might
guys,
be them just trying to cover it.
if you
I
want
mean,
to
that's
collab,
just what it's all about. You never know what they're really doing until you see the interest reports come out. You see the short percentage come out. So, yeah. What do I think about MMNFF?
all right. So he's seriously talking into.
But we can check it out.
He's like actually like
A lot of
doing
movement
his
in
live.
this stock
So
here.
I'm just
if
gonna
I was
let him
to
be.
give my full opinion of.
I mean, that was fun, guys. He's actually working. You know, YouTube is a business. He has his audience to communicate with. I'm not trying to troll him or anything. I just wanted to ask him a question. So I thought that was actually kind of fun. Let's see who else is going live. Let's see if we can find other live people. Yes, I know he can't hear, but he might be watching this live stream later. So one reason why I talking to him, you know, is that's one of the reasons why I'm talking to him. So who else is going live? Drop me some names and I'll try to find them. But all right, we have Matt Kors live as well. Do you guys want me to? Let's jump into his real quick. All right, we're not trying to. All right, we're gonna be respectful. All right, here. We're gonna try to be respectful.
As soon as these numbers release, please send them to me. Let me reload again. Same thing, 226, probably same thing, 38. I know it says updated Feb 9, definitely not accurate.
All right, so he has something. Oh, new short interest is saying, oh, that's AMC. 38.12.
I'm in danger.
I mean, I think
All
it might
right,
take
what
him
is
a while
this?
to see what's going on.
January 29th, 45%.
Matt is looking
I'm just
too.
curious where they're
Yeah,
getting
we're all.
this from,
I'm assuming
though. I
we're
don't
all
think it's
looking
right.
for it. We don't have like the access to that Bloomberg terminal. We don't have access to, you know, the real up-to-date data. So a lot of us, you know, we're just YouTubers, right? We don't have
I
thousands
agree.
of
Did
dollars
you
to
sell
spend every
OCGN?
single
Are you
month to
confident
get
in it?
that
I'm
type
not
of
saying I'm
information.
confident, but I also didn't sell. I still have it.
I'm not. Look, guys, I'm being respectful to all these guys. I'm just go give this guy a sub if you guys want to sub to him. Matt Kors, he covers GME as well. I'm assuming. This is one of the first times I'm watching one of his live streams. Yeah, I'm not trying to spam here. So you're saying Uncle Bruce is also live? Let's jump on Uncle Bruce real quick. Uncle Bruce. Is that his real name, dude? He is this who it is? Yeah, he does live streams as well. Stock market with Bruce. Dude, this is smart stock market with Bruce. So he stopped his stream about 45 minutes ago. He had 12,000 views. Definitely one thing I think that he can do better and he'll get a lot more views is if he kind of made his thumbnails a little bit more minimalistic. Bro, we got 1,000 subscriber or 1,000 likes now just for, you know, just looking around on these other YouTubers. What other YouTubers are you looking at right now? Bruce collab with Joe. Bruce collab with Joe. He has a short data. Bruce collab with Joe. He has a short data. Bruce collab with Joe. He has short data. Who is Joe? You guys have to give me their full names, man. There's nobody named Joe that I can follow right now. Look at this. There's always, if you put in Joe, you're going to see Joe Rogan. Maybe put Joe, GameStop. Nope, that's Joe Rogan, GameStop. So this is, you guys got to give me, oh man, you guys are in the chat going at it. Joe Mama. Get the, It's not Joe Mama. No way. Get out of here. Why would you name yourself Joe Mama? I thought that would be like a troll name, man. No. No. This is not real, bro. He doesn't cover stock market. Dude, you guys are trolls. You guys are absolute trolls, man. You guys are absolute trolls. We're going to go back to this. So last updated 22 February 9th, 2021. It doesn't look right. It does not look right. Find one with only 5K watching. All right, so it looks like, dude, it looks like we're not going to be finding it, man. We're not going to be finding it. Burr Thang is saying GME is over. It's been over. It is what it is. I've been still making money with GME. You guys are insane, man. You know, the one thing I love about trolls is I'm also a troll. And I know some troll masters, like these guys go all the way. These guys go all the way. So I'm not too fazed by it. Bruce, the data is coming out in 7 minutes. Please. This guy is saying data is coming out in 7 minutes. Dude, I'm about to end this freaking live stream. How dumb would FINRA have to be to release short interest reports while trading is active? This isn't their first rodeo. Yes, I think Dominic was the one who originally pointed that out. So short interest is going to start coming out once the markets are closed, just because we won't be able to trade off of that information. So dude, just give us the information, man. Just give us the information. So I'll be on here until 6 o'clock, and we will, we already went over whatever. We went over everything that could happen potentially if the information's correct, if the information's incorrect, if the shorts covered, if the shorts didn't cover. I'll link this to you guys so you guys can, do further research here in the chat here. And there's one other... There's one other link that I want to give you guys as well that I think perfectly... I need to find it first. So there's another link I wanted to give to you guys. Reddit saved posts. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you guys this information. And... all right, mistakes. Here we go. I'm going to link this. We can go over it, actually. So over the weekend, I saw this post, which was awesome. It's an awesome post. So, I'm not trying to fall in with all the hype with everybody. We have to think objectively with everything that's been going on. I just saw Dono real quick. From Dominic's, thank you for another dono. If you have time tonight, check out DD from Galactic Finance. His rationale is on point. Definitely Galactic Finance, shout out to him if you guys want to check it out. After this live stream goes, I will definitely go jump into that. Galactic Finance, I gotta remember that. Let me put that in my notes. And now I'll cover this, all right? So please, everybody, the more information that you guys know, the better off, right? So, do your due diligence, check your facts that everybody comes up with. All right, this post, so basically a lot of the information that's been coming out over the last 2 weeks, we got caught up in the hype, all right? That's a fact. We got caught up in the hype. We got caught up with everybody, the FOMO, all of that. So this is something that I wanted to point out to you guys. A lot of the information that now that we can look back on it and examine it with rational thoughts and minds, a lot of the information was, BS. Quick dono here. Go to watch market and the short shares outstanding. Shares equals short interest. Market watch. I mean, let me know if that is the newest information, but let me go over this just really quickly. All right. So this post just goes over all of the misinformation that's been going out over the last 2 weeks. And one of the things here, number one, is the illegality of short ladder attacks and the legal insight. So this is something that I talked a lot about earlier, and I kind of explained the short ladder attacks from my understanding. But basically, this post debunks short ladder attacks. It's saying short ladder attacks don't exist, but short attacks do exist. All right. So from now on, I'll be saying short attack. No more short ladder attacks. There's no such thing as short ladder attacks. I'm not going to go over every single little thing because this is a gigantic post. It's going to take you at least like 10 minutes to read. GME Institutes holds 177% of flows and why the squeeze is not squoze. So, there's a lot. Look, he even updated this himself. The second part of my article is incorrect. I assume the website's, yes, that this information about the institution is holding 170% of the float and the short squeeze. This is what we're waiting for at 6 o'clock today. Right now it's 5:58. Information will be coming out hopefully in 2 minutes. Number 3, why GME short interest appears to have fallen when in reality it has not. Again, this guy knows what he's talking about. Just go read his information. How there's no mathematical way shorts were covered for January 13th, 22nd, 25th, and 69.75 million shares. This just goes over every little thing that we've been going over. So you guys can look that over. I thought this was an interesting read. So don't believe everything on either side, all right? So, the short side or the bullish sides will say, GME is going to the moon, all this, hold strong and all that. And then the short side or the bearish side, will give you a little bit more facts, might be manipulated. So I would say somewhere in the middle. We have 2,000 people in here, and we have over 1,000 likes. Thank you, guys. We've reached our goal of 1,000 likes. We have 1 more minute, and I'm just going to be sticking on this to see if this just changes in the next minute or maybe even FinViz. No information has been coming out, but GME right now is still sitting at $51.45. So 6 o'clock now. Markets are closed. You can see Robinhood is black. $51.45. So in aftermarket hours, GME is over $1.14, up 2% on the day. So let's see. We're going to update this. Short interest is still saying over 200%. Short float over here is saying 121%. No news coming out of here. No news coming out of here. Drop some links, man. All right, so here we go. 6 p.m. equals time when shorters report to FINRA on February 2nd. I mean, today is February 9th, so everybody, diamond hands for AMC. I hope GME sells off so I can make a powerful D-Fed donation. Ortex is saying the short interest is 45.66%. So I'm just going to do a really quick glance at Wall Street bets here. And I'm going to be looking for that GME holders here. I think one of the reasons why I'm not seeing any links in the chat is because YouTube actually closes out the chat or not close out, but they block the links that come up. So I think that's one of the reasons why. Look at Joseph Carlson. I can still buy on Webull until 8 p.m. So right now I'm reading into the chat, seeing what you guys are saying. I mean, I'm assuming you guys are going to get the information before I do. Where would the 226% come from if it was not real? Wasn't it 131% last time? Definitely, like I'm looking at so many different websites, and the most common number that I've seen is around 120, 130. So that's the first time I've seen a 226% short interest, which should be updated, but is not updated. Only these short sellers should be reporting very soon. It's just not coming out yet. SI doesn't matter if short interest doesn't matter if they re-upped at $500+ dollars. People could have shorted at the highs. Definitely. I'm just gonna do a quick Google search here. Damn, look at this. We made it. If you put GameStop short interest, we made it to the top video. That is awesome. That's pretty awesome. And the top video has no idea what the short interest is. Oh, this is hilarious, man. We're trying to find the short interest and we can't find it. So on Wall Street Bets, it's saying that the short interest is 42.61%. You guys are definitely a step ahead of me when it comes to that. How do we get onto Google trending videos if we don't even know what we're talking about here? We're literally just speculating this entire thing. This is unbelievable. So I'm just scrolling through here, guys, because no one's dropping links for me. I'm a one-man show tonight. One-man show tonight. Maybe if I update this to Rising. I'm just going to go into like search and destroy mode. Here we go. I found it before you guys. So he has the Bloomberg terminal. You know, we saw this earlier. I kind of explained what the short interest. I explained what the Bloomberg terminal is. Is basically for professionals, and these guys pay $20,000 a year just to have access to this. All right, we're seeing GME US equities. We're seeing obviously this is GameStop. We're seeing short interest ratio, short interest percent of equity floats. 2017, 2018, 2020. Current, as of today, short interest ratio is 0.22. Short interest is 21 million shares, I'm assuming. And not looking good, guys. Short interest percentage is 42%, which last year, this time, it was at 100%. So, is this accurate? All right. So now the question is this 100% accurate? We don't know, right? Let's jump into the comments, see what this says. Far be it from me to call someone out as fake, but your account was created 7 months ago. You made like 4 posts with a dog. Your post is like nothing for 7 months. All right. This is Bloomberg Terminal GTFO. So a 20,000 terminal is fake news now. You know, definitely. Let's take a look at this Twitter. About an hour ago. No, they did not. What do you guys think? Fake news? Real? Fake news? Real? These guys could be just trying to get some clicks. We're going to look for the latest. Were we on something 32 seconds ago? All right, I did. It's not going to change. My info matches what Ortex just tweeted. GME, 21.4 million shares. All right, so this kind of looks interesting. All right, can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. So, all right, same thing. This is a Bloomberg terminal. This is a short interest, 21 million shares. This is last month though. Short interest ratio is 0.22. So definitely this is not accurate information, is it? Percentage float, 42.61%. All right, so now we've seen two Bloomberg terminals saying that the short interest is roughly around 42.61%. This is, all right, that's two cases. Let's see if we can get another one. This is updated numbers of GME from another source here. Short float is 45.66%. Not good, guys. Not good. All right, I'm seeing now that's a third. That's the third one. Let me know. Let me know what you guys saying. All right, we got a super chat from Dominix. Thank you. Thank you. Dominix is always here to save the day, guys. AMC is a safe play compared to GME. They raised $1.3 billion last month, and bankruptcy is off the table for now. AMC is at a $5 to $7 is a steal long term. Don't buy. I think the last part was don't buy options because IV will inflate the premium. Definitely, I think Dominix is already moving on from GME. GME, maybe. Short interest from what we've seen in the last few posts is at roughly 42.61%. All right, so I'm going to continue to look for more short interest posts, and hopefully one will be more reputable than the other. It's just right now we're seeing like a lot of random people that I obviously do not know of. So, but the Bloomberg terminal does look really legit for at least like two of the three posts that I've seen so far. All right. All right. So far, guys, I repeat, the new short interest is roughly 42.61%. That is a hell of a lot lower than we expected. That would mean that hedge funds has already closed out a lot of their positions, probably 100% of their positions already, which does not bode well for anybody thinking that the short squeeze is still hasn't been squeezed. All right. So right now I'm trying to look for something more reputable, and just to confirm, one more good reputable post will do it for me. Let's go into this because this is like a main thread here, and we're gonna look for new. All right. Here's the updated short interest LMAO. All right, we're seeing another one, 45.66%. And again, guys, this is the settlement date for this information is from 29th January. So it is at least like just under 2 weeks old. So a lot of things could have changed in between then, but still, that number does not look good. All right. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. No more sugarcoating the facts here. Let's jump into the chat and see what everybody thinks. All right. I'm going to jump into chat real quick. If you guys see anything else, just let me know. I'm going to jump in here. Let's see if this updated. Nope. So FINRA did not update their numbers. Let's see FinViz. FinViz numbers still look roughly the same. And let's keep this in the back for anybody that's wanting to know what the short interest is. I'm pretty sure this is as accurate as it is. All right. So that is going to be the new short interest. We've been live streaming for about almost 2 hours now. So let's gather our thoughts. Let's see what this is about. 40% is still a lot. All right. 40% is still a lot, but it is not over 100%. The reason why I went in so hard into GME in the first place was because short interest at the time of me getting into it was over 100%, But, at 40%, it's going to be a lot harder to do a short squeeze at 40% than 140%. It just mathematically, that's how it is. Just sell it already. It's over when you're stubborn. All right, Jenny is, speaking facts here. Speaking complete facts. When it's over, sometimes you just got to admit defeat. Personally, I'm going to keep holding my position, and I'm going to keep continuing to do covered calls. I think tomorrow, the price might crash tomorrow from this information. 42% is still good. We can at least hit 3 digits again. All right, Jake, Kennedy official. Cool. This is not FINRA. It's only S3 data. What you read from Bloomberg terminal at Bruce was guys reposting, so he sees it. Definitely, S3 data is different than FINRA. I think FINRA, I was on the website. This is the FINRA markets.morningstar.com. They would probably update this again tomorrow or whenever they decide to. So definitely, I'll update you guys with the next live stream with the exact numbers of today. But I'm gonna assume for right now it's a lot lower. It's around 40%. It's over when GME is bankrupt. Definitely, that's one way to go about it. I don't think GME is gonna go bankrupt anytime soon. FINRA is down right now. Yes, definitely FINRA is down. It is right now. It is 6:14 p.m. GameStop has closed at $51.53. On the day, it's down basically $10. Super chat from Dominic's. Again, I don't need SI to be over 100%. Why? Even with 40% short interest, they will have to buy back shares. We plus institutions holding 115% of the float. Not to mention FTD shares, failure to deliver, aka phantom shares, are illegal. Yes, 100% what Dominic's is saying is true. Basically what he's saying is us retail investors, the one that are still holding, which is I'm assuming going to be a lot of you guys, we own a decent amount of the shares now. On top of that, the institutions are holding a lot of shares. The company themselves are holding a lot of the shares. So the short sellers it's just, in my opinion, it's going to be a lot harder to do than it was 2 weeks ago. So yes, like I said earlier, I'm going to repeat myself like 1,000 times now. Robinhood really did mess us up with them restricting us from doing buys. All the other brokerages that also restricted us from doing buys. That was the perfect time for short squeeze, gamma squeeze, infinite squeeze. That was it. That was our time to shine. And now it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to leave this up for everybody that's just jumping in. 2,500 people in here. Drop a like if you guys haven't dropped a like yet. We could potentially get to 2,000 likes here. So the new short interest that is coming out from Bloomberg terminals and other sources is saying is 42%, roughly 40%. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It does not look as good as before. You know, if we took a look at last year, it was at over 100%, and the year before that, you know, 2016 was at 42, 2017 was at 20%, 2018 35, 2019 was at 34%, 2020 for some reason these short sellers went ham, went over 100%, and now we're back to 42.6%. Many things can happen. You know, a lot of news is still going to be coming out every single day. GME, like this is like an ongoing saga, but I think it is starting to wind down. Like if you guys read that post earlier, I'm gonna link this again for anybody new coming in. I don't know if I still have it up here. These are basically some due diligence. Some of the Redditors posted for us. These are some of the outcomes that could potentially happen, so you guys can read into that. It does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. It's not exactly true. Dominic's back at it again. Thanks for asking for my social. You guys can contact me within Bruce's Discord. I'm not a social influencer. Definitely, Dominic's is in the Discord. The Discord link is somewhere in there, but I can drop another one for you guys. So my Discord is completely free. I have a lot of free chats, and then I also have like for Patreon members as well. I'm not trying to promote it. If you guys, it's up to you guys if you guys want to join, but the free chats are awesome as well. So I'm going to make a link for everybody so you guys can join. If you guys want to ask Dominic's any questions, or if you guys have any questions for me, I'm on there basically every day. Every day. That is the link to the Discord if you guys want to communicate and talk a little bit more about GME. But let me know what you guys think about this new short interest. Will you guys be still in the fight? Would you guys be, bowing out? Like I said, there's a lot of other opportunities out there as well. GME is not a get rich quick type of deal right now. GME is going to be a long-term turnaround play, in my opinion. So for anybody that can't see it, this giant arrow that I'm kind of blocking right now. Let me zoom out. So right above my head, you'll see the 42.61%. That is the new short interest as of right now that we can see. Sorry you feel FOMO and didn't want to stick it to the institutions. Man, this guy got diamond hands in his profile picture. Look at that. Plus interest, 40% short will be a 600 plus GME. I think that's what he's trying to say. It is. Move on to your dividend plays. Definitely, there's still a lot of other ways to make money in the stock market. This was just one bet that I made over the last 2 weeks. And right now, it didn't pan out. But definitely, I did make a lot of money doing other plays with covered calls, selling cash covered puts. I made, every single month, I'm making roughly, $400 plus, almost $500 now in dividends every single month. So, guys, come on. This is not the end of the world. Come on. Why are you making such a mad face right now? Put a smile on your face. It's not the end of the world, all right? Bruce, don't love AMC. AMC is not my bread and butter. AMC, I leave that for my man, Brian Jung. That's why a lot of you guys, he got 100,000 subscribers in the last month. So definitely that is S3. Yes, that is S3's information. It could obviously be inaccurate, all right? It could obviously be inaccurate, but as of right now, this is the information that is out. I'm not trying to spread misinformation. This is just what I have at the moment. 0 point, you blew your account. It's all right, man. Start over. I'm assuming a lot of you guys are young. All got scammed. Welcome to the market. Look, I don't think that's a little rough. That's a little harsh to say. I don't think anybody got scammed. But we did get pretty messed up from the brokerages, 100%. Those guys that restricted us really broke down our rockets to the moon. That image was published before 6 p.m. Can I verify that information? I don't see a timestamp here, so I obviously cannot verify. I'm looking for a timestamp. It could be entirely possible. Definitely, I will continue to look for more information about the short interest. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram yet, if I find anything new, breaking information, I will. I like to update it on my Instagram. So here we go. This is my Instagram. 35 likes. Go follow me on Instagram. And if you guys are really hating Robinhood right now, I have a link pinned to the comment section. You guys can change over from Robinhood to Webull. You can transfer over, or you can sell out of Robinhood. Just move over the funds, whatever way you guys want. And definitely, Webull can assist you in any way as well. Contact their support. I got a lot of chats up in here. So I will, if I find any new information about the short interest, I will make a story on Instagram to update you guys. Avalon Danny is saying, hold or sell GME. This is not financial advice. I'm not a, this for entertainment purposes only. Personally, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be holding it until I am in the green. I have a few strategies to get there, and we'll see what tomorrow what happens tomorrow and for the rest of the week. But definitely, I'm saying with the new short interest report, I'm going to think the price is going to continue to go down, at least in the short term. There is a turnaround play for anybody that wants to continue to hold. We all know what we were doing when we got into this, right? We're on Wall Street bets. All right. This was a gamble play. Hopefully no one went YOLO into this and lost their shorts, lost their pants. There's a lot of lessons to learn from this. And we can now go on to more conservative, go back to the fundamentals, go back to conservative investments and re-up and come back at this to do some more wild plays later on. Definitely, I want to incorporate a lot more wild plays, strategies into the channel just for fun. I think that will, liven up the chat, liven up the views as well. Will is saying the report ain't out. Definitely, I will be keeping an eye out on the report. I'm pretty sure the report, anything is possible right now. All right. From everything that I've seen in the last 2 weeks, with all the misinformation, with all the mass media, mainstream media outlets spreading misinformation, it's possible that information is not true. But FINRA says is updated today, or is that just all of the values? Definitely, I do not think that the FINRA website is accurate. We still got a lot of YOLO-ers up in here. All right, hold the line, guys. Diamond hands. Hold the line, diamond hands. We still got a lot of diamond hands. All right. So, as we've seen, as of right now, from what I'm seeing, I can do another quick check into this Wall Street Bets just to see if anything popped up. Definitely, let's do top, and let's do the last hour. I think that would probably be the best idea. This one came out 46 minutes ago. Definitive proof of GME attack. Let's see. Don't qualify as a real blank yet. Yeah, so this one is starting to pop up. Oh my, short interest as of float is 42.6%. So no real other outlets here. I can go back into Twitter really quickly for you guys. GME was 2 weeks ago. Lulz. So I'm going to do one more quick round of to see what the short interest is going to be like. It's still hilarious that when you search GameStop stock, no, that was not it. If you search GameStop short interest, my video was up at the top here. And at this time, when I searched it, I didn't know what the short interest was. It's hilarious. So we're gonna one last time for you guys, all right? FINRA.org is down. Wow. Wow, FINRA.org is down. Let me see if I can get on. So this is finramarkets.morningstar.com. And we're going to search GME. I mean, it is what it is, guys. A lot of these networks, they're not going to be updated in real time just because it's not like a professional paid service. So I think that is going to do it for today's live stream, guys. Thank you. 2,100 people in here. Drop a like if you guys haven't dropped a like yet. They are lying. I'm seeing a lot. They are lying. They are lying. Short interest not real. That's just what I'm seeing. So that is what I'm telling you guys. Definitely tomorrow. I'll be looking tomorrow as well. Whatever pops up, Instagram will be the first to know. So follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't. If you guys want to switch over from Robinhood to Webull, links are going to be in the description, and I left a post there. Also, follow me on Discord, and it's not the end of the world. Keep your heads up. Still a lot more money to be made, guys. Still a lot more money to be made in the stock market. This is just one thing that hopefully we can all learn a lesson from. So thank you guys for joining me on today's video, and I'll check you guys out. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bye. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet.